By Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The best makes the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News. I'm Chris Foster. Vice President Harris campaigns with a running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, in Wisconsin and Michigan today. He says at a rally in Philadelphia, former President Trump knows nothing about service.
He doesn't have time for it because he's too busy serving himself.
Trump running mate J.D. Vance tells Fox the choice shows Harris has bent the knee to the far left.
He's a really far left candidate. He's a really far left governor. But the fact that Kamala Harris selected him, I think shows really, really poor judgment and that she doesn't have what it takes to be president of the United States.
He campaigns in the same cities as them today. Missouri House Democrat Cori Bush is the second member of the Progressive Squad to lose a primary this year. St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell was supported by the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, considering Bush to be anti-Israel. She says all they did was radicalize her.
AIPAC, I'm coming to tear your kingdom down!
America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
It's Mix 1041. It is MixTV.tv. And Bridget, it's also the first full day of school in Bradley County and in Cleveland City Schools.
That's right. Everyone's back all together. Here we go. It's going to be a great year.
The year of 2024 and 2025. As we say good morning to you. Let's actually begin with some educational news here this morning. And we got this from Bradley County Schools. They congratulated 2 of their educators of the system on social media on Tuesday for being nominated as finalists for the 2024-2025 Tallahassee Principal of the Year and Supervisor of the Year awards. The State Department of Education announced finalists on Tuesday. Kirk Campbell, the principal of Charleston Elementary STEAM Academy, is a finalist for Tallahassee Principal of the Year. Surely that's a mistake.
Oh, not at all.
Really? What, did everybody just drop out? Is that
No, come on.
I like Kirk. He and I were in 3rd grade together, by the way.
Really?
Dana Yost has been nominated. She is the Bradley County School System Federal Projects and Media Supervisor. She's a finalist for Supervisor of the Year. And, oh, by the way, Bradley County's Arlette Robinson won that award last year as the Tallahassee Supervisor of the Year. News from the Chattanoogan.com this morning. Stephen Hatchett, winner of the March election for District Attorney General of the 10th Judicial District, is seeking a court ruling to take office immediately. Hatchett claims he should be able to take office upon certification of his victory, since he was uncontested in August. Meanwhile, the current DA, Sherry Taylor, said she plans to stay until her September 1st term ends to ensure a smooth transition. The matter is now before the McMinn County Chancery Court. Our news partners at Local 3 report some residents in Polk County voicing concerns over a pillar on the Ocoee River Bridge, despite reassurances from the Department of Transportation that the bridge is safe. The residents say they're worried about the corrosion of the pillar that's visible. TDOT released a statement that the bridge meets safety requirements, but acknowledged the bridge needs repairs after a recent inspection downgraded its rating. Tennessee's launched an initiative offering free diapers through TennCare starting today, August the 7th. Aimed at supporting families, Governor Lee's initiative uses shared savings to provide up to 100 diapers monthly for children under 2 who qualify for the Cover Kids program or TennCare. The governor emphasized the program as a part of a broader effort to strengthen families, alleviate financial burdens on new parents. That program, the free diaper program, the first of its kind in the nation. And Bridget, listen to this.
Okay.
USA Today, you've heard of it, newspaper. They've named Cleveland, Tennessee, as the third best city to live in Tennessee.
Well, yes, of course.
In the state.
Yeah.
According to the study, Tennessee attracts newcomers with its affordability and southern charm. Ranked as the second most affordable state in the United States. Now, Johnson City was number 1. Is that maybe ETSU? Is that what that is?
I guess so.
Kingsport and Cleveland. Here's why. Quality of life, healthcare access, economic opportunity. And yeah, affordability and southern charm here in Cleveland. So I want everyone to start a chant right now. We're number 3. We're number 3.
But we should be number 1.
Come on, Fruit Loops. Let's do it. Where are you?
No, we definitely should be number 1.
Come on. We're number 3. We're number 3.
We're number 3.
Yeah, whatever.
Exciting.
How are you, by the way? You better than you look?
How many cities are in Tennessee?
No one knows. It cannot be determined. I don't know. There's 95 counties. You know, used to, here's a little story. When I was growing up, and people my age remember
345.
Excuse me?
345.
See, but then you got to get the incorporated, unincorporated, all that. So you're saying there's 345 cities in the state?
Yes.
We're number 3. Used to the license tag, the license plate, Donna Simpson, would start out with the size county, the numbers, and the population of county you're in. So for years, Bradley County, this is in the 80s, the first 2 numbers, I think we were 13th at that time, something like that. Now, you know what? I think we were 10. Somebody remember that, text us. But that's how they used to do the county, the license plates. You had the size of your county, dash, whatever. So we're number 3. We're number 3. I wanted to chant. Hey, somebody call Kevin Brooks and start screaming, we're number 3.
We won the bronze medal.
Oh, man.
See?
Bridget,
we'll take it.
My Lord. Somebody got some extra sleep last night.
We'll go for gold next time.
Yeah. I just can't stop watching the Olympics, and I stay up too late watching it, so I can't think of things like that. By the way, Mayor Brooks taking full credit for this.
Well,
I would read his text that he sent me, but I don't want to embarrass him. He embarrasses himself anyway.
He is the mayor.
All right, back over to you.
Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick's Sizzling Summer Upgrade event continues in August and goes through Labor Day weekend. Stop by Don Ledford Buick on North Lee Highway in Cleveland or go to donledford.com for details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
Hello, Van Halen on the first day of school. It's Hardee's. The Hardee's Wake Up Flaky. Oh, here's a great start. Great start to school year. Flaky, buttery goodness at Hardee's. Listen, has got 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast. It includes our made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuit, biscuits and gravy, and got the country fried steak biscuit. Choose 2 of the same or mix and match for a delicious breakfast variety. Today it is 7-11. All right, good morning. And Bridget, day 3, it's our back-to-school week with RMR Legal. Roy Michael Roman. He's got a new law firm here in Cleveland. Isn't he joining us today?
Yeah, coming up next hour.
What now?
Coming up next hour, he'll be here.
Let's talk about today's contest, our back-to-school bash.
Yes, so this morning we are giving away a great prize package. It's 2 CC's free kids buffets and then a $10 gift card to Witt's Frozen Custard here in Cleveland. How about that? So you can call or text 423-614-6499. If you'd like to get qualified, we'll announce that winner around 9 o'clock this morning.
And coming up in a few minutes, the new head volleyball coach at Walker Valley, along with her assistant, little cub, brand new, basically a just graduate assistant, Andrea Hudson, Hall of Famer.
Awesome.
One of the greatest volleyball coaches ever. She's assisting her former player. Because we're going to talk Walker Valley volleyball coming up.
The best things in life never change. When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
45 years ago, Mermaid Mattress opened to serve the Chattanooga area. You know what else was going on 45 years ago?
Yes, the average cost of a house was $58,000.
Gas was just 86 cents a gallon, and Eric Estrada from Chips was on the cover of Tiger Beat magazine.
Who's that?
The internet wasn't even a thing yet, and a new mattress was only $199.
Times sure have changed.
45th anniversary two-sided mattress is now only $5.99 for any size.
Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store for 45 years now.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it would give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. With Cinnabon to bring this morning delight to breakfast menus nationwide. Try the Cinnabon Pull-Apart, available now at Wendy's.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Mix 104.1, the best hits, the best variety. Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 716.
Spend $100 locally and $45 stays in our local economy. National chain stores leave only $15. Get a better mattress at a better price at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny to partly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 94 and a low of 72 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 92 and a low of 72. And then on Friday, partly cloudy again with a high around 90. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 70 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air Weather Radar this morning, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Key Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Steve and Bridget on Mix Mornings. Mix 1041.
Students and parents can expect when they're taking those pictures outside waiting for that bus to show up.
Yeah, Paul, well, it's going to be calm this morning. We're not going to be dealing with any rain. It's going to be hot, very similar to what we had yesterday. Our official high on Tuesday, 95 in Chattanooga, 74 was the low, pretty close to our normals. And today's sunrise is going to be at 6:55. Heading out the door early this morning at 76 in Chattanooga, 64 in Murphy. So slightly cooler off to the east, lower 70s here in the valley. And as you're taking those back to school pictures today, not going to be any issues out there. As we take a look at your highs, 95 in Spring City, 94 in Soddy Daisy, 88 in Altamont. We'll have temperatures generally in the low to mid 90s across our eastern mountain communities and across North Georgia, anywhere from the low 90s into LJ and Blue Ridge to the mid 90s from Ringgold to Trenton, and across northeast Alabama, 95 in Bridgeport, 95 in Scottsboro, and 93 degrees in Fort Payne. So as we take a look at your bus stop forecast, 7 o'clock, temperatures will be around 73. We'll have that sunshine, light winds out of the northeast, and then by the time that final bell rings here on the first day of school in Hamilton and Marion counties, temperatures are going to be hot. So relatively comfortable this morning, and then just hot and steamy by the time we get into the afternoon and evening. Now, as we take a look at your satellite and radar, really not a whole lot to talk about the last couple of days. That trend continues. Now, I do think we'll have at least a slim chance of a spotty shower along the Cumberland Plateau. But outside of that, all the active weather is staying to our south and east. Of course, we still have Tropical Storm Debbie that has now reemerged into the Atlantic Ocean, and it's just spinning, not moving very quickly, bringing more heavy rain into places that have already been soaked over the last couple of days, down from Florida all the way up into the Carolina coastline. And as we take a look at the track, again, tropical storm warnings in the blue still issued for all of the South Carolina coastline up into North Carolina. Now, currently, Debbie has 45 mile per hour sustained winds, so the wind threat not going to be all that big. It looks like the rain is going to be more of the thing that we're going to be concerned with for the Carolinas. Very slow moving system over the next 48 hours. And then finally by Friday, this gets caught up with a front. It's going to shoot out into the northeast, and Debbie's going to be done here in the southeast. So more rain to come, and some areas have already picked up over a foot of rain just to the south of Charleston near Edisto. Good soaking across all of the Carolinas, and we have more rain to come. So flash flooding going to become an issue for places like Myrtle Beach up into Wilmington, while we're going to stay dry here across the Tennessee Valley with only a little bit of rain possible in some of our higher elevations over the next 7 days. So as we take a look at your futurecast, again for today, we'll have some cloud cover. Can't completely rule out a spotty shower along the Cumberland Plateau or back into western North Carolina. So Cherokee County, you could get a shower. However, I think most of us are going to stay dry. And then as we go into your Thursday, we'll have a little more cloud cover as Debbie slowly works to the north across South Carolina. Now notice how the main impacts stay to our east, but we do have a few green dots showing up throughout the day on Thursday. So a shower can't completely be ruled out, but again, it looks like most of that good moisture stays off to our east. And as we continue into your Friday, staying dry, and here comes a front. That's going to sweep some of that humidity away as we get into your weekend. But for today, we're going to keep the humidity here across the Tennessee Valley, and temperatures will climb into the mid 90s. A lot of sunshine out there, a few passing clouds. For tonight, we fall down into the mid 70s. Going to be another August night for us, very summer-like. And for your next 7 days, 95 tomorrow, 93 Friday. But as we get into your weekend, Saturday and Sunday, temperatures are going to be into the lower 90s. Lower humidity, so it is going to be nice. And by the time
1041. We're on mixtv.tv, and it is the first full day for Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools. Coming up next hour about 8:30, Cleveland City Schools new director, Dr. Jeff Elliott, will join us with a message for the Cleveland City school system and bring everybody together through the classrooms and through mixtv.tv at our city schools. Let's check our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Cindy Richardson today with Keller Williams Realty here in Cleveland. Also, Teresa Pike is celebrating a birthday today, owner of Prestige Salon. Troy Weathers is celebrating a birthday today. That's from his wife, daughters, and grandkids. Tammy Williams is having a birthday today. Frank Heifner is also celebrating. His family says he loves his Tennessee Vols, Atlanta Braves, fishing, and a good Beagle rabbit running race. Happy birthday to Frank.
And who doesn't, by the way?
All right. Lexi Cummings is 8 years old today.
Hey, Heifners, let's just drop Frank off at the, what is it, Beagle what?
Beagle rabbit running race.
Yeah. Let's just drop him off at the Beagle rabbit running race course. Just drop him off today. Just let him watch that that should be an Olympic sport. Watch that till his heart's content.
Lexi Cummings is 8 years old today. That's from Mama, Daddy, KK, and Bubba. They love you very much. And then Andrew Altman celebrated a birthday yesterday, works at Volunteer Energy. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. All right, news we'll have for you in full detail at the top of the hour. Stephen Hatchett, winner of the March election for DA and the 10 Judicial District, seeking a court ruling to take office immediately. Also, some residents in Polk County voicing concerns over a pillar on the Ocoee River Bridge, and that's despite reassurance from the State Department of Transportation. Also, Tennessee's launched a first-in-the-nation initiative offering free diapers through TennCare beginning today. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour, 7:24.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet's Sizzlin' Summer Upgrade event continues in August and goes through Labor Day weekend. Stop by Don Ledford Chevrolet on Northley Highway in Cleveland or go to donledford.com for details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way into work and school. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. Call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance. They're located at 950 25th Street in Cleveland in front of Ace Hardware. 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Check out the great deals this August at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland Summer Sales Event.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. And then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Holiday pay, 401k, tuition reimbursement, and more. Apply now at Duracell.com.
And you can help them with their construction project out in front of the station.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
We'll be monitoring that. All right, it is 7:28.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, Mix 104.1. What is it? Best hits, best variety. What does he say?
The best mix, the best variety.
Best mix.
Yes, we are mix.
Best variety. I took a test and I failed it. I got to keep studying. All right, Roger Pickett. Speaking of failing tests.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 94 and a low of 72 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 92 and a low of 72. And then on Friday, partly cloudy again with a high of 90. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 71 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar this morning, we're looking great out there.
And Roger Pickett, who is just on, is on Local 3 right now, the monitor, with this ridiculous commercial he does where he's trying to put on a sport coat.
I like his commercials.
Well, they're mostly okay, but this one where he's trying on the sport jacket's ridiculous. So anyway, well, the people who did it should be put in prison. All right, now this.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It is 7:30, Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Good morning. It's time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. The sports report sponsored in part by the Town Squire. The Town Squire's 47th anniversary include new arrivals from Peter Millar, polos, quarter zips, and sports shirts, and UT Baseball National Championship polos and quarter zips. New volunteer traditions, t-shirts, polos, caps, and the Blue Tick collection, plus polo caps, socks, and t-shirts. Come in and celebrate the Town Squire's 47th anniversary with great sales. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. We're joined now by, fresh from Paris, swimming the Seine River, is Ryan Lovelace. Hang on, what? Hang on, they don't know. What now?
I'm probably the only one that's not completely sick from that river yet. So.
You're glowing in the dark, as the rest of them are. Hey, you know what? I'll be glad when the Olympics are over. You know why?
Why?
I don't have to look at you anymore.
Aw, well, that's one of the nicest things you've really ever said about me, Steve.
All right, let's get to it, Ryan. What's happening?
All right, yesterday, volleyball women's quarterfinals. We sweep Poland 3-0. We're moving on to the semifinals in women's volleyball.
In women's soccer, we win 1-0 in extra time in the semifinals. So we're moving on to the gold medal round in women's soccer.
Brazil. You know when that is? I was looking at it this morning.
It's not today, I know that.
Okay, good.
So
as long as it's not today. What'd you say about women's volleyball? What happened?
They won in the quarterfinals, so they're moving on to the semifinals.
Okay.
In wrestling, in the 68 kilograms, who knows how many pounds that is? This is America, for goodness sake. Amit Elor wins gold in the women's freestyle 68 kilograms.
Okay.
In the women's hammer throw, bear with me here, Annette Nikita Echikunwoke picks up the silver for the United States.
I didn't know you're
in that
Pentecostal.
man. Oh, man. Whew. Don't tell my Southern Baptist preacher father.
Hey, Loving Good, that one was for you.
Oh, boy.
Hey.
Women's quarterfinal in water polo. We win over Hungary 5-4. And, here, let me tell you a story, Steve.
I really want to hear this.
Well, I feel like, people, they can listen to you on the radio. They'll be able to listen to one story from me. They'll be fine. So this men's 1500 final in the Olympics, the most talked about event in the sport for 2 years because of this rivalry between Josh Kerr, an Englishman, and Jakob Ingebrigtsen, a Norwegian. Jakob won in Tokyo. Kerr won world championships. A lot of trash being talked. You'd think it's some satirical WWE trash talk, but they mean it.
It's a real deal.
So they're going at it yesterday, and NBC's already shown the hype up video, basically eliminating any other competitor, and American Cole Hawker sneaks through on the inside to win the gold medal in the men's 1500.
Wow. Well, I was reading this morning and watched it last night that it was just a huge upset.
Yeah.
Who is this guy, Cole Hawker?
Cole Hawker, he ran at Oregon a few years back. I mean, he was going in, he was the odds favorite to finish third, but nobody expected him to win. And
those of you who don't know Ryan Lovelace, no kidding, this is what he does at Lee University.
A bit more passion here than water polo and equestrian.
I noticed we're getting into the guts of this thing. That's good.
But Hawker finishes in gold, and Jared Naguse, the American from Notre Dame.
By the way, can I say this?
Sure.
Sometimes when I get food stuck here, I do a Cole Hawker. Cole Hawker. Hawker. All right. Sorry. I couldn't help it.
No, I mean, you got to throw in your bad joke every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. Jared Naguse finishes bronze.
Who?
He's an American. Jared Naguse. They call him the Goose. He's from Notre Dame. This is the first time since 1912 the United States has medaled 2 athletes in the men's 1500.
What was that how do you spell that last name?
Hawker or Naguse?
Is it Nugoose or Umgoose?
N-U-G-U-S-E. Naguse.
What?
G-U-S-E.
Gotta get my Naguse checked. Okay, thank you. We'll just keep going.
Your Naguse and your Hawker?
Gotta get my Cole Hawker. Cole Hawker.
Oh, we have digressed.
My God.
This is, if you're still listening.
No, nobody is. Don't worry.
Anyways, basketball men's quarterfinals.
We'll go on the air here in a minute. Go ahead.
There we go. We absolutely mollywopped Brazil. We beat them by 40. We're moving on to the semifinals.
Actually 45, but who's keeping score?
It's actually 35, but...
Is it 35?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I failed math
We're 2
times.
Cleveland graduates.
Yeah.
we don't even have AC in our principal's office. Men's 71.
He really needs to get his Naguse checked, but that's a whole other story. All right, come on.
Men's 71 kilograms semifinal. This is wrestling again. Amari Jones picks up the bronze. Women's 200 meter final. Gabby Thomas picks up the gold. Brittany Brown picks up the bronze. Moving on to today, a lot of weird finals today. From the American point of view, we got some taekwondo, some sailing, some weightlifting. 10 a.m.
Well, now weightlifting, we got the girl from Chattanooga.
Yeah.
And I would imagine she's up today.
Yeah, a lot of weightlifting.
I'll ask Andrea Hudson.
Today.
Andrea knows her coach. She's here, so we'll talk to her in a second.
Fair enough.
Once you stop at some point.
Never. Men's semifinals in volleyball, 10 a.m. We got Poland to go to the gold medal round. There's some skateboarding finals at 11:30. Women's pole vault final, 12:15. Men's quarterfinal in the water polo at 1 o'clock. We're playing against Australia. I mentioned more weightlifting finals after lunch, 1:30. Men's discus at 2:25. Men's 400 final at 3:20. Women's basketball quarterfinal at 3:30 against Nigeria.
They've won 57 in a row, I read this morning. The women's basketball team.
I hope it's probably looking like it's going to be 58.
I hope so.
And then to close it out, men's beach volleyball, they got the quarterfinals. This is the doubles on the sand at 4 o'clock. Your medal count. The United States leads with 24 golds. The next closest is China with 22. We have 86 total medals. The next closest is China with 60. And that is your Olympic report. The White Sox won last night, just like I believed they would.
Ended their record-tying losing streak at 21. You say the Houston pitcher had a no-hitter with 2 outs and he gave up a 2-run homer?
Yeah, Corey Seager is on my fantasy team.
Seager,
really
you do
helped.
fantasy baseball?
Yeah, I'm lame, I know.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Hey, speaking of baseball, almost baseball, Brewers beat the Braves, which are now been downgraded to a minor league team. 7:20, they'll play again tonight, so we'll continue that jubilation here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. And thanks to Gary Owenby last night, that Andy Jenkins this morning told me that Boyd Buchanan JV defeated Lake Forest JV football 12-8. There you go. All right, Ryan.
There we go.
I gotta go. That's just. I mean, you've been here.
Thanks for coming in.
This was quicker than usual.
Ryan Hulton said it's longer than a movie. He just texted me.
You're doing a great job, Ryan.
It's like Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, is your phone broken? Can you not call in?
Well,
why are you coming in person? I'm gonna look at you.
Well, I just think that I get to.
All right, get out. I don't have time. Bye. Get out. 23 before 8.
At Wholesale Supply, we're more than just a plumbing, electrical, and HVAC.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy in my life. And the problem with going to other urgent care places is you could go there and sit, and you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month medication through my other insurance. Here, I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500. And I'm telling you right now, as a man, I know how much energy it takes to even call in and have to get some help, because we don't like to ask for help. But these are here to help you. This is what this is designed for, is to help you.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
294 points to close at 38,998. The S&P up 53 to close at 5,240, and the Nasdaq up 166 to close at 16,367. Futures are up this morning. We'll start inching back from the sell-off on Monday. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, Bobby, we've got a new feature on this program. We're going to start talking to your disgruntled customers. I have one right here.
Okay.
Good morning. Tell him who you are.
Hey, Bobby, this is Andrea, and I did not say that. Andrea Hudson.
Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Andrea.
You're the best. You're the best.
Andrea, I know better. I know better.
What was that supposed to mean?
Thank you.
So
That's not what you said off the air. Not what you said off the air. Hey, Kurt Duncan, get out of here. We don't need you in here. No, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a little financial planning joke.
That's
Bobby.
right. It's an inside joke.
Bobby, how do we get a hold of you, buddy?
Good morning,
and
Andrea. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning,
That's
Bobby.
enough. You finish it on the phone. I don't care. It's like having Lovelace in there. He won't leave. All right, what's up? Come on.
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs. 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
Andrea, do you recommend Bobby?
Absolutely. For all your financial needs. Bobby Ledrick.
Thanks.
Now you sound like your sister. Get in there and doing commercials.
I know.
All right, thanks, Bob. We got to go. I don't have time. All right, it's time to talk about the Walker Valley volleyball program. They've got a brand new head coach, Abby Stroh. Is that right?
Yes, yeah.
Abby, how in the world are you?
I'm doing great. It's been a whirlwind, but I have absolutely loved it. Everybody's been awesome and so welcoming. So it's been amazing.
And you brought two assistant coaches who we know very well. Yes. And I want to begin, though. I want to begin over here, though. We have Anna Grace Merritt, who formerly known as Anna Grace Jackson. How are you, Anna Grace?
Doing good. Glad to be here.
Good. So you've joined the staff, too? Or were you on the staff before?
I've joined the staff with Abby this year.
So this is an all-new coaching crew here.
Yes.
Totally. Yeah.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, officially, Abby, I'll let you make this introduction because I don't see how you did this. I really don't.
Well, I don't either, Steve. I don't know.
How'd you talk her into this?
I think it was almost like truthfully, it was, I played for her for my first 2 years, right? And at Lee, and then I get this call finishing up my 5th year at Lee, and it's Andrea. And I said, hey, what's up? Like, how's it going? She's like, hey, you need to apply to a job. And I was like, okay, sure, great. Like, let's do it. And she was like, it's a head coach job. I said, what? Okay. And anyways, so we just kind of kept talking about it and praying about it. And she finally said, you know what, like, I wanna help you through it, and I'm gonna be your assistant. And I said, whew, all right, I'm in.
Wow.
I said, let's do it. So, yeah.
Well, she is one of the greatest volleyball coaches ever, and a Hall of Famer. And we'll stop. And now, apparently, she's pitching products with Bobby Ludwig. That was planned, I guarantee you. Andrea Hudson, you're back. What about it?
Oh, I know. I couldn't let Dr. Kahn come out of retirement and me not do it too. So, I said, "Oh, come on, what?" All right, I guess I'll do it too. No, this is awesome. I had, she said, I had recruited Abby and watched her play, and then watched her get to play her 5th year. Because of COVID, and the timing was just perfect because I kept telling people if there's anybody that I knew that was going to be a great high school volleyball coach, it was going to be Abby. And then when I heard that position opened up at Walker Valley, I thought we got to try to snag her and keep her here. And if that means I'm going to have to help for a little bit, I don't mind doing that because she's definitely qualified, and she's going to do an amazing job up there, and it's been exciting.
Anna Grace, how about you joining this coaching team?
It's been awesome. I've been very lucky to get to join them and learn from them, but also just the dynamic has been wonderful. So.
Didn't your mom play volleyball at one time?
I don't know. She says she played every game. I don't know.
Told me she was a Cowboys cheerleader too. I didn't know if that was true.
Yeah.
I figured your dad was, but I didn't know about her. No, it's really cool though. What a great new energy you have up there.
Absolutely.
This is tremendous. What are a couple of goals you have, Abby, as you get started here?
I think one of the biggest things we've talked about with the girls is just creating people with great characters. And like when they leave and they graduate, they're ready to take on that next step, whether it's volleyball, college, not college, like whatever they decide to do. We just want people that are ready to take on challenges and excited and just are great people. They just love people, and that's what we want. But also, outside of the character stuff, we want girls that just walk in and work hard. And I think, and we talked about this in practice yesterday, but just expect nothing. Like you can't ever walk in expecting something. You always got to walk forward and move forward and work for what you want. And so I think that's been a new culture, and trying to instill that of just no matter what you do, we have an hour and a half of practice, or whether it's a game, like you walk in and you give 100% and then you walk out and you're good to go. So it's been fun to watch them embrace that and move forward with it.
Coach Andrea Hudson, this is quite a volleyball community. Cleveland High School has won back-to-back championships. Bradley Central, a great tradition. Tell me about being in this community with such volleyball excellence.
Yeah, and it's been wonderful to watch it grow. I always tell people they don't really know this about me because, but I was on the very first volleyball team at Bradley Central High School, the very first.
Wow.
And they didn't, Connie Clemens then, and then her name was Connie Young, and I played for her, and Christy McElhaney also played for Connie. And so we had this, knowing that Bradley High School was the only program for a long time. Mm-hmm. And then when Walker Valley was built, immediately they had volleyball, but then Cleveland High came along second. And it's been amazing to watch that now the kids are branching out, going and playing club ball, so that the program in our town has actually grown. So it's exciting to see that everybody loves the sport, And Abby's going to do a wonderful job just kind of creating that love for the sport, over there. And the girls are amazing. I mean, we've enjoyed this,
really are.
and Anna Grace has came along to help with our freshman team and coached a lot of those girls at Ocoee Middle. So
that's right, yeah.
So it's wonderful working together. It's been great.
Yeah.
I want to do a side note here, Andrea, having nothing to do with this. I want to talk about weightlifting in the Olympics because
you didn't know I got up this morning and did that? Did it show?
Hey, watch out. Come on. No, you have become friends, I think, through Holden. And this is your Holden. We stole his name, obviously.
Thank you.
Andrea, tell me about, you and I were talking about this for a while now, about this young lady from Chattanooga who's going to be in the Olympics tomorrow.
Right. Her name is Olivia Reeves, and about a year ago, I took Holden down to start strength and conditioning training with a guy that I knew, Steve Fowler, who actually started the strength and conditioning program at Lee. We had heard about him, and I brought him in to train our volleyball team then. And so then he got with Larry Carpenter and a lot of people. They built our facility over there. Anyway, Steve has been in Chattanooga for a long time. So when I took Holden down to start working out, there was a girl in there that was working out that I knew, like, wow, this girl's pretty good, and you could tell there was something different. And then the more that everybody talked, it was that she was in all of these events right now in the world to train for the Olympics, and she had to do certain things in all these events that she was at. So the last one was in Thailand, where she beat, in her category, she beat the girl from North Korea, and she also beat the Chinese, and that meant that she qualified for the Olympics. So we've been watching her for the last 3 or 4 months, just train every day. And, every now and then I would act like I was videoing Holden, but I was videoing her because it was kind of exciting watching her. And so Olivia is amazing. She's a Notre Dame high school graduate. She's at UTC, but she is competing tomorrow, and it'll be on television at 1:30 Eastern Time. And she's worth watching. Mm-hmm. She is a star, and she's agreed to come down here and talk to us and talk to our athletes and,
bring her in here
and talk with you, and as long as you are nice to her.
Let me tell you, I'll be very nice.
Yeah.
I don't want her lifting me.
Yeah, she is already got world records, so she should win the gold if everything goes well, and she's got everything just falls in line,
What a time for this area with Ryan Howard and now this young lady and others. Abby, Walker Valley Volleyball. I'll let you have the final word here. Anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, I think I'm super grateful for the opportunity and just the community as well. Walker Valley as a community, the people have just welcomed me in, and the girls are awesome. And Cleveland as a whole, it's been a beautiful place to come. And 5 years ago, I had no idea this is where I would be staying, but it turns out I'm a big fan of it, so I'm really just grateful for the community and the volleyball community and everybody. So, yeah.
Abby Stroh, Anna Grace Merritt, and Andrea Hudson. Hey, good luck this season. Hope it's a great one.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Andrea will know this one, I'm sure. Billy Joe Thomas, BJ, would have been 82 today.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community and proud to serve you with the better way to buy and service. Plus, during the It's a Season sales event, you can drive a new Ram 1500 for 1.9% financing, and we'll deliver yours to your door. Visit your hometown dealer today. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, the better way to buy and service.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
you get a yearly checkup? Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation, too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Is celebrating as well. His family tells us he loves his Tennessee Vols, Atlanta Braves, fishing, and a good Beagle Rabbit running race.
And who doesn't?
Right,
love a good
yeah.
Beagle Rabbit running race.
Lexi Cummings is 8 years old today. That is from Mama, Daddy, KK, Bubba, and they love you so much. And then Andrew Altman celebrated a birthday yesterday, works over at Volunteer Energy. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Mix 1041 is powered by Duracell.
Pretty cool.
There you go. I like it.
All right. Feel the power. It is 7 before 8 a.m. Let's do a quick news update right here. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, these stories in full detail at the top of the hour. Bradley County Schools congratulated 2 educators from the system on social media yesterday for being nominated as finalists for the 2024-2025 Tennessee Principal and Supervisor of the Year Awards. Kirk Campbell, which Bridget said must have been a mistake. That's not nice.
I didn't say that.
And then, let's see here. We have Dana Yost, who's the system's federal projects and media supervisor. Stephen Hatchett, winner of the March election for DA, of the 10th Judicial District, seeking a court ruling to take office immediately. He claims he should be able to take office upon certification of his victory since he was uncontested in August. And free diapers. Tennessee's launched, by the way, first in the nation initiative offering free diapers through TennCare beginning today. More on that coming up at the top of the hour on this first full day of school in Bradley County and Cleveland City. Bridget, let's get a check of the streets.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. During the Don Ledford Sizzlin' Summer Upgrade event, they have big savings on all pre-owned trucks, SUVs, vans, sedans, coupes, and convertibles in stock. Visit the showroom on North Lee Highway in Cleveland or go to donledford.com for more details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, Bridget, we're continuing our back-to-school week bash on Mix 1041. Presented by RMR Legal. Roy Michael Roman. He's going to join us next hour. But tell us about this morning's contest.
Yes, we are giving away 2 CC's free kids buffets and a $10 gift card to Witt's Frozen Custard here in Cleveland. So if you'd like to qualify to win that prize package, call or text right now, 423-614-6499. Again, 423-614-6499. You can call or text.
And peeking ahead to this afternoon, Mike Lee will give away, it looks like, 2 free Scooters drinks and 2 Buddies barbecue sandwiches. That's later this afternoon at 3:30 before 8.
Report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
This is Thomas Williams. Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
What if the stars could reach for us? Right now at Anarchista, they can. The story continues at Astralumina. 2 new chapters are awaiting curious minds. Journey through the dreams of stars as they rest in the Smoky Mountains. Astralumina at Anarchista. There's magic in the mountains.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT hand-breaded chicken sandwich.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
"20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists."
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. Come see us!
Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar this morning, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, "Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza." And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Vice President Harris and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz campaigned together in 6 more cities this week, a swing state blitz that started in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Governor Walz's introduction as running mate.
Violent crime was up under Donald Trump.
That's not even counting the crimes he committed.
Former President Trump's running mate J.D. Vance on Fox.
Electing Tim Walz is another sign that she doesn't care what the American people think. She is only in this to obey the far left radicals within her own party.
And he's sort of shadowing the Harris-Walz campaign this week, also in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and Detroit, Michigan today. 4 Milwaukee hotel workers are charged with Devontae Mitchell's murder. He was pinned down and died during what his family says was a mental health episode causing a disturbance at the hotel June 30th. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning and welcome in. Special day here, a couple minutes now after 8 a.m. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Jimmy Logan, Robert Thompson wish all of our school systems a very a great school year, they say. And this is the first full day of school in Bradley County and Cleveland City. Coming up around 8:30, we'll be joined by Dr. Jeff Elliott. He is the new Cleveland City Schools Director. He'll have a message for the entire system, which we will play through mixtv.tv, and we'll go out to all of the classrooms. In our news this morning, the Chattanoogan.com reports Stephen Hatchett, winner of the March election for District Attorney General in the 10th Judicial District, is seeking a court ruling to take office immediately. Hatchett claims he should be able to take office upon certification of his victory, since he was uncontested in August. Meanwhile, the current DA, Sherry Taylor, said she plans to stay in the office until her term ends on September 1st to ensure a smooth transition. The matter is now before the McMinn County Chancery Court. Bradley County Schools congratulated 2 educators from the system yesterday. They are finalists for the 2024-2025 Tennessee Principal of the Year and Supervisor of the Year awards. They are Kirk Campbell, Principal of Charleston Elementary STEM Academy, is a finalist for Tennessee Principal of the Year, and Dana Yost, Systems Federal Projects and Media Supervisor, is a finalist for Supervisor of the Year. By the way, Bradley County's Arlette Robinson won last year's award for Tennessee Supervisor of the Year. Our news partners at Channel 3 report this morning that some residents in Polk County are voicing concerns over a pillar on the Ocoee River Bridge, despite reassurance from the Tennessee Department of Transportation that the bridge is safe. The residents say they are worried about the corrosion of the pillar that is visible. TDOT released a statement that the bridge meets safety requirements, but they acknowledge the bridge needs repairs after a recent inspection downgraded its rating. Our news partners at Local 3 also report that Tennessee's launched an initiative offering free diapers through TennCare beginning today, August 7th. It's aimed at supporting families. Governor Lee's initiative uses shared savings to provide up to 100 diapers monthly for children under the age of 2 who qualify for the Cover Kids program or TennCare. The governor emphasized the program as a part of broader efforts to strengthen families and alleviate financial burdens on new parents. The program, the first of its kind in the nation. Should I say it? Oh, well, we got one more. Okay. I was going to say a man who needs a diaper, but see, it's just that. And I was going to play the Mark Shepard commercial, and it's just not funny. All right, so here's this. USA Today has named Cleveland the 3rd best city in the state of Tennessee to live. According to the study, Tennessee attracts newcomers with its affordability and southern charm. Do we have southern charm here?
Yes, we do.
No, we used to.
You don't.
That's true. Ranking as the second most affordable state in the United States. So of the USA Today ranking, Johnson City is number 1. Kingsport is number 2. And Cleveland is number 3 on the list. And the reason Cleveland made it, according to USA Today, quality of life, health care access, and economic opportunities. But if you're in Cleveland right now, I want you to chant, "We're number 3. We're number 3. We're..."
See, Johnson City and Kingsport are pretty much one and the same, so we should really be two.
Yeah, you know what? That's the Tri-Cities, so you're right for once.
Yes.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway. Anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Wise After School program provides a safe, enriching, and fun environment for kids to thrive beyond the school day. Get page-turning homework help and level up the playtime with games, sports, and exercise. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org/Cleveland. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. Do you need toilet paper? Sun Paper in Cleveland has a great selection. They also have...
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community and proud to serve you with the better way to buy and service. Plus, during the It's a Season sales event, you can drive a new Ram 1500 for 1.9% financing, and we'll deliver yours to your door. Visit your hometown dealer today. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, the better way to buy and service.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
45 years ago, Mermaid Mattress opened to serve the Chattanooga area. You know what else was going on 45 years ago?
Yes, the average cost of a house was $58,000.
Gas was just 86 cents a gallon, and Eric Estrada from Chips was on the cover of Tiger Beat magazine.
Who's that?
The internet wasn't even a thing yet, and a new mattress was only $199.
Times sure have changed.
45th anniversary two-sided mattress is now only $5.99 for any size.
Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store for 45 years now.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
The best mix, the best variety. Mix 104.1.
Taking those pictures outside, waiting for that bus to show up.
Yeah, Paul, well, it's going to be calm this morning. We're not going to be dealing with any rain. It's going to be hot, very similar to what we had yesterday. Our official high on Tuesday, 95 in Chattanooga, 74 was the low, pretty close to our normals. And today's sunrise is going to be at 6:55. Heading out the door early this morning at 76 in Chattanooga, 64 in Murphy. So slightly cooler off to the east, lower 70s here in the valley. And as you're taking those back to school pictures today, not going to be any issues out there. As we take a look at your highs, 95 in Spring City, 94 in Soddy Daisy, 88 in Altamont. We'll have temperatures generally in the low to mid 90s across our eastern mountain communities, and across North Georgia anywhere from the low 90s into Elliott and Blue Ridge to the mid 90s from Ringgold to Trenton, and across northeast Alabama 95 in Bridgeport, 95 in Scottsboro, and 93 degrees in Fort Payne. So as we take a look at your bus stop forecast, 7 o'clock, temperatures will be around 73. We'll have that sunshine, light winds out of the northeast, and then by the time that final bell rings here on the first day of school in Hamilton and Marion counties, temperatures are going to be hot. So relatively comfortable this morning, and then just hot and steamy by the time we get into the afternoon and evening. Now, as we take a look at your satellite and radar, really not a whole lot to talk about the last couple of days. That trend continues. Now, I do think we'll have at least a slim chance of a spotty shower along the Cumberland Plateau. But outside of that, all the active weather staying to our south and east. Of course, we still have Tropical Storm Debbie that has now reemerged into the Atlantic Ocean, and it's just spinning, not moving very quickly, bringing more heavy rain into places that have already been soaked over the last couple of days, down from Florida all the way up into the Carolina coastline. And as we take a look at the track in tropical storm warnings in the blue, still issued for all of the South Carolina coastline up into North Carolina. Now, currently, Debbie has 45 mile per hour sustained winds, so the wind threat not going to be all that big. It looks like the rain is going to be more of the thing that we're going to be concerned with for the Carolinas. Very slow moving system over the next 48 hours, and then finally by Friday this gets caught up with a front. It's going to shoot out into the northeast, and Debbie's going to be done here in the southeast. So more rain to come, and some areas have already picked up over a foot of rain just to the south of Charleston near Edisto. Good soaking across all of the Carolinas, and we have more rain to come. So flash flooding going to become an issue for places like Myrtle Beach up into Wilmington, while we're going to stay dry here across the Tennessee Valley with only a little bit of rain possible in some of our higher elevations over the next 7 days. So as we take a look at your futurecast, again for today, we'll have some cloud cover. Can't completely rule out a spotty shower along the Cumberland Plateau.
Gogdill, Coach Reggie Tucker. And Reggie, introduce your guest that you have in your arms right now.
That's my little guy, Eli Reginald Tucker. Say good morning. This is probably his third time on the show. Tell him he came with Mom and Papa last time, and now he's here with me and Charlie this morning.
He's been here more than Bridget. So so glad to have you, Coach Gogdill. Let's talk about what's happening this Saturday.
This Saturday we're having our third annual Sports Card Show memorabilia at Raider Arena for 9 to 3. The first year we had 45 tables. Last year close to 70. This year like 62, I think is right now.
Yes, sir.
9 to 3, it'd be $1 admission. It's getting bigger every year, it seems like. Football, basketball, baseball, Pokemon cards.
Yes.
One gentleman last year had a bunch of old gloves, old bats. You never know what you're going to get there.
We had a guy from Kentucky, big West Kentucky fan, huge West Kentucky fan, and he looked up in the rafters. Of course, we got Donnell Mee in the rafters. He's like, "Hey, is that the Donnell Mee that went to West Kentucky?" I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "He's sitting right over there."
Oh.
And he brought out a stack of Donnell West Kentucky cards.
Oh my.
Yeah, and gave them to him. So that was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah. And Donnell signed a couple of his Denver Nugget cards while he was there.
Oh.
So it was a cool experience for him too. I mean, all ages really. My son, he's gotten into it now.
It's
so
a
he
huge
enjoys it.
industry. I mean, it's a huge deal.
No doubt. Yes, sir.
What is it, Reggie? Do you think it makes it so popular and people like it so much?
Just for me, man, I was excited to walk around and I seen like Bo Jackson jersey signed and Ken Griffey Jr. I mean, just things like that where people were connect with those guys, got to meet them, got to interact with them. I thought that was cool in itself. And the stories behind the cards are amazing. You walk around, listen to the stories, how they got the card, how they met the person. Really cool stories, man. You walk around here.
Just a lot of fun. We're joined by Coach Charlie Gogdill, of course, former Cleveland High School athletic director, Reggie Tucker, men's basketball coach of Cleveland High. Coach Gogdill, I mean, like you said, it grows every year, and give us a little more details. Do you still have room for exhibitors? Or?
We would still to contact Coach Tucker, rtucker at clevelandschools.org. We're 62 right now. We'll probably cut it off at 70. Had a gentleman last year. He contacted me on Friday. He showed up on Saturday morning. Had 15 Ty Cobb rookie cards, Babe Ruth cards, and some of the guys said he probably had $1 million worth of cards there. I said, wow, I've got a few, but he was out of our league. I mean, he had some big time cards.
He came from Atlanta, Georgia. He just flew in from New York to Atlanta and came from Atlanta to Cleveland, Tennessee. Little Cleveland, Tennessee. Yes.
Well, this is obviously the biggest card exposition or card show that there is.
Yeah, it's growing.
In this area for sure. In Quantum Sports here, they're helping us with it. Mark Stewart, and on their Facebook page, and Sugar Bears here, and the Cranks and Ottawa's helping, and I don't know, it's a lot of interest in it, and anything sports related, Pokemon. Like I said, one guy's going to have a bunch of Nike jersey for sale.
Really?
He's got some Nico jerseys.
Really?
Whatever the quarterback's last name in Tennessee is.
Yeah.
And Yankee jerseys. As a matter of fact, the Yankees were first today.
That's your Yankees. That's your Yankees.
That's right.
The Braves are not first.
Oh my goodness!
Braves are playing with their minor league infield almost. They've had some injuries.
I think they are. Reggie Tucker, let's talk about the event and how important it is. And I know what it benefits, but tell everybody.
Yeah, it's a fundraiser for our boys basketball program. It's a cool fundraiser. Our players and student body is involved as well. They'll be there walking around and kind of helping out, setting up. We'll start setting up on Friday. We'll open the doors for our vendors at 7 to come in and check in and set up, and then we'll open the doors to the public. And like I said, it's a cool experience, man. It's a fun event for all ages. We're looking forward to continue to grow. Charlie has done a great job of reaching out to vendors, going to different expos and talking about it and passing out flyers and so it's been fun, man. Like I said, it's our third year. It's our third year.
That's growing. Big time.
Yeah, and it's growing. It's growing big time. And we're excited. And it goes to a great cause, man. Of course, our program is going from Under Armour to Nike. So all our funds will go into that transition, buying new Nike gear and equipment, things like that, making that transition from Under Armour to Nike for our basketball program.
Coach Gogdill, just a final reminder here about this Saturday, and people want to get more information.
This Saturday at Raider Arena, 9 to 3, $1 admission. If you still want a table, contact R. Tucker at clevelandschools.org, $40 for a table. It's going to be great. He pays me big money to be the director of basketball operations, so that's why I have to do something.
Oh, yeah.
Strictly volunteer basis,
Between you and Eli.
Right.
Him and Eli, keep him straight.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. He does a great job. Both of them does a great job.
It's this Saturday, 9 to 3 at the Raider Arena. Huge exposition. And hey, Charlie, why'd you steal Eli's?
I didn't steal it.
Eli, buddy. You need it worse than he does. Hey, Reggie, you had a big Friday. Speaking of which, you handed out a bunch of backpacks and a bunch of stuff, didn't you?
It went well. I appreciate you guys coming out. We gave over 400 backpacks away. It's crazy. My wife just yesterday was getting DMs and texts and phone calls about hey, can you get any more backpacks? So we gave 14 more just away at the community yesterday.
My goodness.
Yeah. So if anybody's still in need of backpacks, please let us know. Contact us, and we'll try to get that out to you as soon as possible. I won't bring him with me. It's her fault. She interviewed me on Friday, and now he thinks he's supposed to just take over the microphone.
He can take over it.
You get one interview.
Guys. Thank you so much. It's this Saturday, Cleveland High School Raider Arena. And if you want to put a table up at this great card show, just email rtucker at clevelandschools.org. Is that right?
And bring Holden, spend some of your money.
Holden Hartline will be there. I guarantee
all right. You heard it. Holden will be there. Thank you, Steve.
Be there. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Much.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
All right. Coming up here in about, bye, Eli. I guess Eli Bridget's going to be an athlete. That's pretty safe.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Brittany, Jackson, Tucker, and Reggie.
That's
so
right.
I'd say pretty. Matter of fact, they already got coaches coming to the house. All right, so Bridget, we're going to have Dr. Jeff Elliott addressing the Cleveland City School System on our air, both radio and television, mixedtv.tv at about 8:30 this morning. Looking forward to that. Got another check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
All right, happy birthday to Cindy Richardson with Keller Williams here in Cleveland today. Also, Teresa Pike, owner of Prestige Salon, is celebrating today.
Hey, Teresa used to say I was really mean.
Well, you are.
And then I took a camera down there and we got in her face at Prestige, and Sandy Renner tried to talk to her and tell her I was nice. Tucker down there and all of them.
She
So
still
I don't know.
doesn't
I don't know
believe
if she thinks I'm mean now or not. No, now she loves me. Mark Shepard talked her into it. I don't know.
She's a great lady.
Well, you know, she's all right.
Troy Weathers is celebrating today. That's from his wife, daughters, and grandkids. Tammy Williams also celebrating today. Frank Heifner is having a birthday today as well. That's from his family. Lexi Cummings is 8 years old today. That is from her family, who loves her very much. Andrew Altman celebrated yesterday, works over at Volunteer Energy. Dwight and Londa Richardson, they're celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary today. Yes.
53 years. Dwight, how'd you pull that off? Unbelievable.
Happy anniversary. And then Lake Anna Hunt is celebrating today. That is from her sister. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, coming up on 8:22. Bridget, we need to remind everyone, we've got a great prize package to give away at 9 a.m. It's our Back to School Week Bash, presented this year by RMR Legal. Michael Roman. Roy's going to be here in a few minutes also, but let's talk about our prize this morning.
Yes, we have 2 CC's free kids buffets to give away and a $10 gift card to Witt's Frozen Custard here in Cleveland. So if you'd like a chance to win that prize package, all you have to do is call or text. You'll be instantly qualified. 423-614-6499. Again, 614-6499. You can call or text.
All right, we have full news on our website at mymix1041.com, brought to you by Bridget Wright, Pediatric Dentistry. I understand they are taking patients now.
Yes, they are. They now have a location here in Cleveland on Paul Huff Parkway behind McAllister's. And yes, they are accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055. And let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford GMC's Sizzling Summer Upgrade event continues in August and goes through Labor Day weekend. Stop by Don Ledford GMC on Northley Highway in Cleveland or go to donledford.com for details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The Town Squire's 47th anniversary include new arrivals.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with health care? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped Pastor Ed Lipsey and the staff at South Cleveland Church of God and their families.
One of my deacons, Tim Salms, brought the information to me about Direct Primary Health Care and shared with me what they did, and we reached out to them, and I thought it would be a good supplement for all of our staff members. And so my family and then all the staff members at South Cleveland are all on a plan here, and I think everyone has absolutely enjoyed it thoroughly, and it's definitely unique. It's like no other doctor's office that I've ever had in my life. It's nice to be able to make a phone call just to ask a question and not feel like that you're burdening your physician. They do a tremendous job of making themselves available to you, and I think that's a forgotten thing in most practices today. People have become just so busy, so distracted, and so professional that availability doesn't seem to be as important as it was 40, 50 years ago. It's been one of the greatest relationships of my ministry.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Better way to buy and service.
All right, 8:27, this portion of Mixed Morning sponsored by Springdale Heating and Air.
Springdale Heating and Air, old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. Call them at 423-479-6363, online at springdaleair.com.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix, and did I say it right? Best mix, best variety?
That's right, yes.
Let Mike Lee write it where I can see it. The Lord knows I'm not going to remember it.
I've got a list
Is it
here.
Best mix, best variety?
There's some midday stuff in there, but that will help. Yes.
We play the best songs for listening at work. Mix 104.1. That's a lie. Mix middays means more music. Mix 104.1. Lie. True music variety to make your workday better. I will say, though, I do hear a lot about, and that's Mike Lee. I mean, he's come in and just done a tremendous job, and we do have better variety. That's true. We're your official listen at work station, US 101. No.
What? No.
What?
Typo.
Sunny 92. James Howard. James just climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. Somebody asked me if I'd do that.
No way.
Come on. I mean, James Howard, Lord knows he needs to find a salad, but he did climb Mount Kilimanjaro. No, and we're inviting him in here. Him and his wife, Mrs. Howard, did it. She did it. She's did it for the Epilepsy Association. They're wonderful people. I love James Howard. Then it says, oh, here we go. Just the right mix for your office. Mix 104.1. Lies. All lies.
All lies.
All right, now if you are listening at work, text in for exclusive at-work prices, which you will never see, okay? You'll never see them.
I owe you.
Text the Cougar line, 423-614-6499, if you're a loser listening at work. Like the woman who told me one time, I just love you on radio, Steve. My radio been stuck for 25 years. 423-614-6499. Give us your name. Like Braves fans going to games with bags on their heads. Most of our audience needs to. All right, 8:29. What are we doing here?
Weather.
I was calling some time there, honestly, for got Jeff Elliott. Jeff, come on in, buddy. Stand right there. Get ready. The whole system's going to be watching you, boy. It's going to be all right.
Posh & Lavish is an all-natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, mostly sunny, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 93 and a low of 72 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 91 and a low of 72. And then on Friday, partly cloudy again with a high of 89. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 73 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar this morning, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Cleveland Tire is rated.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to what is a special day. It is the first full day of the school year in the Cleveland City School System, and we are joined for everybody. We're joined by the brand new director of Cleveland City Schools, Dr. Jeff Elliott. How does that sound to you?
Hey, that sounds great. I tell you, the part about Cleveland City Schools really sounds great to me. So, yeah, thank you, Steve. I'm so excited to be the director of schools here and our first year here and me serving in this capacity. But what's really important is that we're here back together as a whole school system coming together today. So it's really exciting.
Well, as there's so many things to talk about, but here in your first, this is your first year, obviously, first school year as director of schools on this first full day. Tell me just some things that come to your mind and when you think about some of your personal goals and aspirations for the system this year.
Yeah. Well, one big challenge that we talked as a staff last week when we were gathering together is we, as a staff and as our students, we really want ourselves to have this concept of being that champion that we need to be. One area is to just continue to find an area where we can get better, each of us, a challenge for not only our students but our staff as well, and for us to grow. And that's what we do as learners, no matter what age we are, is to continue to look at ways that we can grow. So our challenge this year is to get better, and all of us get better. And as we all get better, then we'll become the best system anybody can ever talk about and see around. And so we want to be the best anywhere around. So our challenge this year is to find an area where we can really strive to do the best we can, and each of us get better at what we do.
I know this past Monday we had the ribbon cutting and grand opening of the brand new central office. Unbelievable, Dr. Elliott, and what an opportunity.
Oh, man, yeah, we are so fortunate to be able to be right there on Raider Drive across from Cleveland High School. We're calling it the Educational Support Center now because it has so many opportunities for different professional development sessions and training, and we're going to open this up for our teachers, but also our community. If a community agency or group needs to have another meeting place, we're ready to offer that as well because it's just rich with opportunities, and we are using 3 of those floors there, and there are many opportunities. So we're looking forward to a great year to open up that building right there on Raider Drive, and it was great to have the ribbon cutting just the other day.
Anything else come to your mind about initiatives and things happening this school year?
Well, I will say something a little different. As we have made the transition to the Educational Support Center, we have our Denning Center, which is the old YMCA right downtown in Cleveland, Tennessee, and we are revamping that. We're going to make that into our Family Resource Center here in Cleveland, and this will serve our K-12 students and families and be an opportunity to offer resources and support, whether it's clothing, medical needs, or maybe food supplies. So we're going to be building that out this year and as we move forward. So we're really excited to see what happens with the Family Resource Center in downtown Cleveland.
Well, and closing here, by the way, it's a long tradition. This first day broadcast goes back to Dr. Rick Denning. We've been doing this quite a while. So let's, I'm just going to, let you speak to your faculty, your staff, partly your students who are watching or listening right now at your Cleveland City Schools.
Yeah, I'll just say, first of all, to our students, welcome back. It is always a joy to have you guys here at Cleveland City Schools. And today, and as we embark on this year, let me encourage you to continue to explore and be open to that curiosity that you have in learning. That's what it's about. Our motto, as we see in Cleveland City Schools, is to educate, and then also we want to innovate, and then we are going to elevate. We're going to raise the bar in Cleveland City Schools, and that's a challenge for our students, is to get in there and learn, but then explore and be open to ideas and to grow in that innovation so that we can raise the bar and elevate. And I'll challenge our staff the same way to remember our motto: educate, innovate, and elevate. And it's going to be a great year this year.
What do you say to the families of the students who are listening and watching this morning?
Oh, wow. The families, it is amazing. Last week at all our back-to-school events coming into all our schools, it was just incredible to see the energy and the excitement. So I just see the promise of a great year coming up here this year, and it truly defines who we are as a school system, but more than that, as a community, as all our individuals coming together, learning and seeking to do the best things we can in Cleveland City Schools. And so we are excited to be working with our families as we move forward as well.
Well, Dr. Elliott, congratulations to you again. And as you know, here at Mix 104.1, our family of stations, which now includes ESPN Cleveland 101.3, Fiesta 99.1, our Spanish station, and MixTV.tv, we are proud to partner with the city school system as we have since 1957, and we continue that great partnership.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys have been a great partner over the years, and we're looking forward to continue to doing tremendous work together.
Thank you very much, and we'll come back with more in just a moment.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Come to Best Buy Metals.
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Well, hello, human kindness. Sports in just a moment.
CHI Memorial offers virtual urgent care services for Tennessee residents age 18 and older. The service is available daily until 10 p.m. Patients may receive consultations and even prescriptions for non-emergency issues. Learn more at memorial.org/virtual urgent care.
All right, let's begin with the Olympics. And, of course, the Summer Games in Paris were definitely rounded the corner here in the final week of the Summer Games. And yesterday at the Olympics, U.S. women's soccer got a big victory over Germany in extra time, 1-0. They go to the semifinals. Also, women's volleyball, they won their
semifinal match. They're going to the gold medal round. U.S. men's basketball, they're into the semifinals with a quarterfinal win. They beat Brazil by 35, 122-87. Gabby Thomas of the United States won gold in the women's 200 meters. American Cole Hocker was a big upset. He won gold in the 1,500-meter men's race all yesterday, and big day again today. Medal count overall, the United States leads the medals over China, 86-60 in the overall count. The United States with 24 gold, China with 22 gold. Well, I tell you, Bridget, your Braves, oh my goodness, they lost 10-0 last night to the Brewers.
Oh, can it get any worse? Yeah,
Sure
it probably can.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely it can. The Braves will play the Brewers again tonight, 7:20 here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. White Sox ended that record losing streak. They ended at 21 straight losses. They beat the Oakland Athletics 5-1 on Tuesday. And we have a local score here, middle school football. Boyd Buchanan JV over Lake Forest, 12-8 last night. Thanks, Garo Emby, for sending us that. And don't forget, we're getting into that time of the year. All right, coming up, going to talk with Roy Michael Roman, RMR Legal, in just a moment. Stand by for that. We'll talk about our back-to-school contest we've been holding. We'll do that in about 15 seconds here. Stand by. Now this from Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772. Roy Michael Roman. Roy, good morning. How are you?
Morning, guys. We're so excited to be here. Super excited to be a part of this back to school giveaway.
Yeah. We've known you for years, and we'll talk about the law firm in a second, but your mother is a teacher, is that right?
Absolutely. So mom is a teacher at Bradley County Schools at Valley View. She's the music teacher, and I'd be remiss to not talk about her actually joining the firm.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it is so exciting. While I was away in New York City working at a firm, mom went to law school, took the bar, swore into the bar. I mean, it's just an amazing story to see what Bradley County Schools would allow you to do as a teacher. I mean, it's just such a wonderful organization. And so we are super excited to have mom come on board. I mean, we couldn't be happier. We couldn't be happier.
Well, Roy, let's talk about the law firm RMR Legal. Tell us all about it.
Sure. So RMR Legal is Cleveland's newest hometown law firm. We're open 24/7. We're offering services. It's really a full-service firm. I mean, I specialize a lot in bankruptcy law, but I mean, we are doing criminal defense this morning. We'll go to juvenile court in the afternoon. We'll be in the Chancery Court doing property work the next day. I mean, we're doing everything under the sun. We're really here to provide Cleveland another full-service option. There's all these great lawyers that I've grown up looking up to, and so we're excited to come in as the new guard and start helping out some of this caseload that we have in Bradley County.
Yeah, we've heard about that. Roy Michael Roman joins us. What made you want to be a lawyer? What led you down that path?
Sure. So I had been working at a firm here in Bradley County since I was probably 12 or 13 years old. We knew that was the path that I wanted to take. I always knew I wanted to be back home at some point. Really didn't expect it to be this quick, but I mean, you can't question the will of time. And so we talked about it, we prayed about it, and mom and dad and I decided now was the perfect time to come back and open up. There's just so much going on. The growth of Cleveland is so amazing right now. I mean, there couldn't be a better time to come in and open a new firm.
Let's go ahead and get your contact information out, Roy. How do people find out more about you?
Sure. So, I mean, we're on Facebook. We're on social media, everywhere you can find us. Our phone number is easy to remember, 528-8484. We've got pretty much every way of contacting us. You can find us. Actually, our brand new office is in the main floor of the big white house in the corner, the Tipton Flower House in downtown Cleveland. So we've taken up that space and really grown the firm there, and we were just so happy to be downtown Cleveland and back home. Couldn't be happier.
And we're joined by Roy Michael Roman, RMR Legal, Affordable Legal Services with that hometown law office at 528-8484. So, Roy, you were telling me off the air about something you're doing with wills. Tell me about that.
Sure. So we're actually kicking this off next week with you guys. we're working on creating RMR Legal to be what we'd call the home of the free will. Now, it's a play on words, and obviously we can't just give away wills, but what we're doing is we're offering, at least through the end of this year, a free will to paying clients where they can either use it for their family, or if they'd want to gift it to someone in need who may need a will that just can't afford the legal costs to do so, we'll be offering that. I think this next week we're kicking it off on 104.1 with a free will giveaway. Wow. Just Mom and I's way of giving back to the community. I mean, we just couldn't be happier to be back. We've been very blessed with the turnout of the firm so far, and so we're ready to give back any way we can.
It's Roy Michael Roman, RMR Legal, and Roy, again, just repeat your contact information and then anything you want to add here before we go.
Sure. So best way to call us is 528-8484. Pretty easy phone number to remember. We just want to say Cleveland is the best hometown in the world, and I have never been happier to be home, to be with the family, to be with friends, and to grow in a place that really gives back. I mean, everywhere you go, there's someone looking to help you, and so we couldn't be more appreciative of 104.1 and all the help you guys have given us so far. Really excited to be back, and we're here for all your legal needs.
All right, RMR Legal, Bridget, sponsoring this week's Back to School Bash, our Back to School giveaway. Let's talk about this morning's prize, because we're going to draw a winner here about 9 o'clock.
Yes, so we have 2 CC's free kids buffets to give away and a $10 gift card to Witt's Frozen Custard here in Cleveland. So if you'd like to qualify and get in on that drawing, call or text right now, 423-614-6499.
That's just part one. Part two, later this afternoon, Mike Lee on the Mix Afternoon Drive. Of course, we've got to bribe people to listen to Mike. But anyway, 2 scooters, drinks. Now, Roy, you're a lawyer. You're intelligent, obviously. I can tell by your glasses. So, Roy, listen. Here's the thing. If somebody gets a free drink at Scooters, because Bridget and I argued about this yesterday as usual. If somebody gets a free drink at Scooters, now they say a free drink of any size.
Okay.
If you think you get a free drink, aren't you going to make that the biggest size they have?
Oh, I'm getting their XL Route 44 Brew Cup size.
Whatever.
I can. Absolutely.
She, on the other hand, I may get a small. I don't know. Of course
Somebody
not.
might.
Well, if anyone's worried, I personally would recommend the biggest possible size that you can buy. And if Scooters, I'll apologize to Scooters later, but anyone looking, get the biggest size possible, for sure.
And that's a legal opinion. That is he's a man of the law, and so is his mother now. 2. So later this afternoon with Mike Lee, 2 free Scooters drinks of any size, plus 2 Buddies barbecue sandwiches. We love Buddies. So that's this afternoon. Mike Lee, 3 to 6. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. When we come back, more to come on Mix 104.1. We're also on mixtv.tv. As Bridget said, only got about 15 minutes in our morning part of the contest. Back to School, presented by RMR Legal.
Hometown, the Mix 104.1 Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic to remind you that if you are experiencing leg pain, do not hesitate to act quickly. It could save your limbs. Today, let's talk about peripheral artery disease, or PAD. PAD affects over 21 million Americans, often causing leg pain and difficulty walking, but many people are unaware they have it. PAD occurs when plaque builds up on the inside walls of the arteries that carry blood from the heart to the legs and feet. The arteries harden and narrow, a process called atherosclerosis. PAD may also involve hardened and narrowed arteries to the heart and brain, causing an increased risk of heart attack or stroke. You're at a greater risk if you're a smoker, have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or family history. Early detection and treatment are crucial. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. They offer 5 convenient locations. Vascular Institute of Chattanooga.com.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy. When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation, too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
45 years ago, Mermaid Mattress opened to serve the Chattanooga area. You know what else was going on 45 years ago?
Yes, the average cost of a house was $58,000.
Gas was just 86 cents a gallon, and Eric Estrada from Chips was on the cover of Tiger Beat magazine.
Who's that?
The internet wasn't even a thing yet, and a new mattress was only $199.
Times sure have changed.
45th anniversary two-sided mattress is now only $5.99 for any size.
Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store for 45 years now.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Well, Andrew Altman celebrated a birthday yesterday. Works over at Volunteer Energy. Dwight and Londa Richardson, they're celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary today. And then Lake Anna Hunt is celebrating a birthday today. That is from her sister. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, we have a lot of news this morning. You can find it all on our website, mymix1041.com. And don't forget, sign up for the Mix Morning Briefing, brilliantly edited. Let me read this as she wrote it. Brilliantly edited by your favorite staff member, Sheridan Gaither.
Oh, that doesn't sound like her.
Director of Communications. Steve, you are the worst boss I've ever seen.
Now, that sounds like her, yes.
That's more like her. So, no, sign up for, I tell you, it's great. You can get all your, I tell you, it's very convenient. It's free for now, although I will take your credit card numbers, and so will Sheridan. They changed a few things around the house.
Yeah.
So, no, it's the Mixed Morning Briefing. Hey, Fruit Loops, I understand you have taken people's credit card numbers for this. Is that right?
No, not legally.
Yeah. Well, I'll call Roy Roman. And Bridget and I were just talking. We just had Roy Roman in here. So his dad is the great trumpeter, Roy Roman.
That's right. Yeah.
My goodness. I didn't know that.
Great
Why'd
family.
you tell me this stuff?
Well, I just told you.
I was making fun of him. Now I don't feel bad, but wasn't he in The Mask, the movie?
Yeah. They're a great family.
Oh, they're great people. I mean, Roy Roman, one of the great trumpeters. I get him and Phil Driscoll in here together. Oh, my Lord, blow the roof off the dump. You know what I mean? Back to the Mixed Morning Briefing, a great news digest, plus sports and weather and obituaries, all that in one email. Hey, Sheridan, you still doing that? The Mixed Morning Briefing. She's listening to the station. Okay. Sign up at mymix1041.com, just like Kelly Paul.
This news update is brought to you by Kelly Paul with Bender Realty.
Hey there, I'm Kelly Paul, your trusted realtor, celebrating 30 years. I will guide you every step of the way. Call me, Kelly Paul, at Bender Realty, your realtor since 1994.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet's Sizzling Summer Upgrade event continues in August and goes through Labor Day weekend. Stop by Don Ledford Chevrolet on North Lee Highway in Cleveland or go to donledford.com for details. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Things are still looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvein.com or call 423-961-5682.
All right, time to draw the winner and announce the winner of this morning's Back to School giveaway presented by RMR Legal. And you heard Roy. He just unveiled a free will program. Find out more about it, rmrlegal.com. Bridget, who wins our morning prize?
Our winner today is Daniel Cross. Congratulations.
All right, Daniel, you win 2 free CC's Kids Buffets, and you can put those together and make an adult meal. And then $10 at Witt's Frozen Custard. Well, you know what that'll get you at Witt's? That'll get you the bowl. Mm-hmm. The bowl by itself.
Oh, just the bowl?
Just the container. Bob will charge you more to put something in it. So anyway, is that right, Bob? Bob! Robert! It is a minute before 9. We're out of here. We can't do anything else. We're going to turn the music on.
See ya. Do you suffer from